The committee wishes to recommend for confirmation the nomination of the following as chairman and members of the governing board of Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. Lauretta Onochie as chairman, governing board of NDDC.
Submit that we should add a clause in our resolution calling on not only this president, but all future presidents who will have to implement the act to comply in their nominations with the requirements of indigenship. Because what the law says is that the nominees should come from oil-producing areas. But that anyhow you interpret it, it cannot go outside community, it cannot go outside a local government, and it should, in my view, not go outside the senatorial district. It should not be interpreted to mean the same thing as an oil-producing state. And therefore, you go to an oil-producing state and you nominate anybody from within that state. I disagree with that. So, Mr. President, this has been done.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
This report will have been very beautiful if the chairman has referred to our position in Ondo State that 3 senators declined to support someone, and that is not the end of the road. But it's better, it's good, because the whole world is watching us. The whole world is watching us and they are listening to us. The chairman should have submitted a meaningful report that will have portrayed how everything went. It will have given us dignity that that committee did this, took this direction, and at the end of the day, this is a final decision. So I believe the chairman did not do justice to this report, and it's very, very unfortunate. And I believe
distinguished Tofomo, Senator Tofomo, this is not the report. This is not a report of the chairman of the committee. This is a report of the committee, because you have signatures. So don't particularize it that the chairman did this or didn't do that. I think we should be fair to the chair, because this is a committee report. So please, Senate Leader, please, Committee of the Whole.
Thank you all. Commander of the Order of the Niger. Old Commander of the Order of the Niger.
Are you talking to Senator Utazi?
Don't joke with this man, take away.
Mr. President, I rise to support that the Senate go through the various names, approve and confirm all of them as given to us by the committee. Issues that need to be raised during the screening, we are raised in the screening. And then I believe that we also advise ourselves to tread on caution, because the NDDC Commission have been there for a very long time. We have tried to be sure that it was, the nominees were sent to us. And we couldn't do much. Now the president, in his own wisdom, when he's almost leaving office, he could have closed his eyes and then send this thing to us. So whatever will form a bottleneck to the inauguration of the commission, I think we should leave it. Because the truth argument about host community and oil producing community have not been properly defined. It has not. It's going to create more problem, even the PIA. That problem will be there. People assume that oil producing areas is where you have flow station, where you have a sound pipe. What of in the ground that things are moving horizontally? If they drill here, does not mean that there cannot be oil there. No, because they found it more possible to drill at this pond. It doesn't mean that they cannot drill. They cannot drill in every villages, in any case. So I agree with my brother. They should follow the law. But in following the law, we also have to go and establish exactly which ones are the oil-producing communities, and why are the neighboring community 300 meters away from community A that hosts a flow station is not an oil producing community, while the pollution on water affects the entire system. When the pollution in the air affects virtually everywhere. So we have to define which is the oil producing community. That was why we advised ourselves in the screening that, look, especially at this point now, allow them to go, but in doing the right thing with the law, we have to define which ones are the oil producing communities. Thank you, Mr. President.
Confirmation. Will the Senate confirm the nomination of Lauretta Onochie from Delta State, representing South-South, as chairman in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC? Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The nomination of Lauretta Onochie from Delta State, representing South-South, is hereby confirmed as chairman in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. Will the Senate confirm the nomination of Dingba Erugba from Abia State as a member representing Southeast in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC? Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The nomination of Dingba Erugba from Abia State, representing Southeast, is hereby confirmed as a member in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. Will the Senate confirm the nomination of Dr. M.M. Wilcox-Wills from Akwa Ibom State as a member representing South-South in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC? Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The nomination of Dr. M.M. Wilcox-Wills from Akwa Ibom State, representing South-South, is hereby confirmed as a member in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. Will the Senate confirm the nomination of Elder Senator Dimaro Denny Ambofa from Belsa State as a member representing South-South in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC? Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The nomination of Elder Senator Dimaro Denny Ambofa from Belsa State, representing South-South, is hereby confirmed as a member in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. Will the Senate confirm the nomination of Honorable Orok Duke from Cross River State as a member representing South-South in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC? Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The nomination of Honorable Orok Duke from Cross River State, representing South-South, is hereby confirmed as a member in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. Will the Senate confirm the nomination of Honorable Benga Edema from Ondo State as a member representing Southwest in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC? Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The nomination of Honorable Orok Duke from Cross River State, representing South-South, is hereby confirmed as a member in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. Will the Senate confirm the nomination of Honor Benga Edema from Ondo State as a member representing Southwest in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC? Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The nomination of Honorable Benga Edema from Ondo State is hereby from Ondo State, representing Southwest, is hereby confirmed as a member in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. Will the Senate confirm the nomination of Ele Kwachi Dingpa from River State as a member representing South-South in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC? Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The nomination of Ele Kwachi Dingpa from River State, representing South-South, is hereby confirmed as a member in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. Will the Senate confirm the nomination of Alhaji Mohammed Kabir Abubakar from Nasarawa State as a member representing North Central in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC? Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The nomination of Alhaji Mohammed Kabir Abubakar from Nasarawa State representing North Central is hereby confirmed as a member in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. Will the Senate confirm the nomination of Alhaji Sule Iko Sadiq Sani Sami from Kebbi State as a member representing Northwest in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC? Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The nomination of Alhaji Sule Iko Sadiq Sani Sami from Kebbi State representing Northwest is hereby confirmed as a member in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. Will the Senate confirm the nomination of Professor Tahir Mamman SAN from Adamawa State as a member representing Northeast in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC? Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The nomination of Professor Tahir Mamman SAN from Adamawa State representing Northeast is hereby confirmed as a member in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. Will the Senate confirm the nomination of Chief Dr. Samuel Ogboku from Bayelsa State representing South-South as Managing Director for a term of 2 years to complete the unexpired term of his predecessor in office in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC? Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The nomination of Chief Dr. Samuel Ogboku from Bayelsa State representing South-South is hereby confirmed as a Managing Director for a term of 2 years to complete the unexpired term of his predecessor in office in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. Will the Senate confirm the nomination of Major General Charles Efiebre, retired, from Edo State representing South-South as Executive Director of Finance in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC? Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The nomination of Major General Charles Efiebre, retired, from Edo State representing South-South is hereby confirmed as Executive Director of Finance in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. Will the Senate confirm the nomination of Charles B. Ogumola from Ondo State representing Southwest as Executive Director of Projects in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC? Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. The nomination of Charles B. Ogumola from Ondo State representing Southwest is hereby confirmed as Executive Director of Projects in the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. Thank you very much, distinguished colleagues. Let me make some remarks on this. Like one of us here said, I think Senator Harris Dickson, that at last we have the commission, the NDDC getting the proper management on board, and I believe that time is of essence here. This confirmed chairman and members should hit the ground running. So much time has been lost. I believe that from now until when their tenure will expire, they have a lot of work to do, because NDDC itself, like we all know, is an interventionist institution created by government in 2000. And of course it was a sacrifice of members of the National Assembly then, especially those who are not from the Niger Delta, to ensure that there is peace and stability and that there is fairness in the region. And for those that will take over the mantle of leadership, please, let's maybe digress a bit. Let's really see NDDC as a development institute rather than a cash cow. People should ensure that communities that this institution is supposed to work for really benefit from its existence and the resources. So